Hello and welcome to another Open the Record Box, where I delve into my record collection and we'll look inside a record box. And this is part 2. So we're just going to open this record case and see what we have in here. Okay. And the first album is King, Bittersweet, from 1995, I think. Featuring the singles Alone Without You, The Taste of Your Tears and Torture. And let's just put that there. And the next album is Simply Wed, Picture Book, and that's from 1995 also. Contains the hit singles Money's Too Tight to Mention and Come to My Aid. And this was their debut album. And the next we have Jennifer Rush, self-titled debut album, featuring the #1 hit single The Power of Love. And that's from 1985 as well. And next we have the Bangles, Everything, the 1999 album. And that features, the brand new album includes In Your Room and Eternal Flame, which was the #1 hit from that. In Your Room was actually the first single from it. And then followed by the #1 Eternal Flame and Be With You. And this was actually their last album until 2003. And next we have Billy Ocean, Love Zone, from featuring When the Going Gets Tough, There'll Be Sad Songs to Make You Cry and Bittersweet, 1986. Next album we have Hazel Dean's 1988 album, Always. And we have featuring Turn It Into Love, Who's Leaving Who, and Maybe We Should Call It a Day. And the next album we have Eurythmics, Savage. Let's look at the track list there. Yeah, 1987 on that, I believe. Yes. First single on that, yes, 1987. Yeah. I think Beethoven was the first single taken from it. Get me wrong. Eurythmics, Savage. And next we have Pat Benatar and Best Shots. And that is a hits compilation. And you can see the tracks on there. Pretty good compilation from Pt2 there. And next we have Bon Jovi. Not their first album, but this was the album that made them famous, featuring the big hits You Give Love a Bad Name and Living on a Prayer. Slippery When Wet from 1986. A bit of a classic album, this one. Next we have Lionel Richie, a self-titled album. And let's go have a look at the track listing on that. We have I don't know if this is focused right actually. You Are and Truly, two of the big songs on that album. And next up, Lionel Richie, 1983 album, Can't Slow Down. This one, bit of a classic album, that. And the track list in there, All Night Took Long, All Night, Petty Lover, Stuck on You, Running with the Night, and the big number one, Hello. This was a massive album back in the day. So many hit singles on that one. And next we have the Primitives. I think their debut album from was it 1988, and this was just Crash. Yes, Crash. Out of Reach was a single as well. And next we have Breathe, All That Jazz from 1988, featuring the big hit Hands to Heaven. One hit wonders in the UK. I think they had a few more hits over across the pond, but Hands to Heaven, Don't Tell Me Lies, that was a single. How Could I Fall? I think it was their only album. Well, that was the one with the big songs on. Okay. Next album is a classic from 1987, Luther Vandross, Give Me the Reason, featuring the songs I Did Really Mean It, Stop to Love, I Gave It Up When I Fell in Love, So Amazing. Classic album. His biggest hits were on this album, actually, so. Next we have, I think this is a compilation of Modern Romance Party Tonight. Big, successful in the early 80s, and this is some of the hits with Best Years of Our Lives, Cherry Pink, Apple Blossom, Why, Everybody Salsa, I Moosey, Walking in the Rain. Okay, there's that one. Next we have Boy Meets Girl, Real Life, featuring the big hits Waiting for a Star to Fall and Stormy Love. Paul King's solo album from 1987, I think, Joy. didn't get any hits from this album. I think I Know was the big single from this. We have a couple of 12 inches now. We have a Thompson Twins 12 inch, Hold Me Now, and another Thompson Twins 12 inch, You Take Me Up. No, is it? Oh, Doctor, this one. Thompson Twins 12 inch, Take Me Up. Yeah. And this is You Take Me Up. They're three big hits. The big hits they're most famous for. All on 12 inch. Good stuff there. And let's just move these. Make some space. Okay, Boy George's solo album, Sold. That was Sold was the big single from that. Also featured Keep Me in Mind and the number one, Everything I Own. This was his first solo album, released after leaving Culture Club. To Be Reborn was another single from this. Okay. And next we have Brother Beyond, Trust. I think this was a second album. A follow-up to Get Even, which featured The Harder I Try. This was didn't really have any major hits from this. The big single, I think, was Drive On. When Will I See You Again? That was another single. Okay. And next we have Lived in a Box. This is the debut album, self-titled Lived in a Box, and that's not focused. Okay, but it's got all the hits, Lived in a Box. So the story goes, and what's the other one from it? Scales of Justice. Next we have another 12 inch. We have Marilyn, Boy George's Mate, Quiet and Be Free, and You Don't Love Me. And another 12 inch, we have Spanier, Call Me. Biggest hit really. Didn't really bother the charts after this one. This one next up is I think this is the second album from Danny Wilson, Mop Top, featuring from 1989. This is featuring the second Summer of Love, which really was their last big hit actually. I think they only had two top 40 singles. The first was Mary's Prayer from the first album, and second Summer of Love from this. And next up we have Jason Donovan's second album, Between the Lines. 99p in the sale. Our Price. Our Price, there we go. Our Price sticker on there, another defunct record shop there. Our Price. That does say. Our Price. Back when Our Price sold vinyl. I think Our Price were one of the first to discontinue vinyl back in the day, I think. And you can see When You Come Back to Me, big hit from there, and Another Night. Okay, moving on. Let's Go West, 12-inch single, True Colours. And Culture Club, 12-inch single, Move Away. This was their penultimate single before they split up. God Thank You Woman was their last single until their comeback in the late 90s. And next we have the Ward Brothers debut and only album, I think. They only had one top 40 hit, and that was Cross That Bridge, which was on Now 9. Quite a forgotten band these days. And next up is one I got from Music Exchange, another shop that's long gone. And this is Marie Osmond, Paper Roses. Pretty decent, in good nick actually, you know. Great album from her. The big hit, Paper Roses, which is an absolutely great song. I think this is actually in the oldest album in my collection. Well, that is a really nice album, nice cover. I quite like the it's in good nick, good quality as well. Level 42, Running in the Family, featuring the title track there, and also To Be With You Again and It's Over. Pretty good album, that one. Absolutely brilliant album, that. Whoa. Okay, this is a pain in the arse. Next, Sonia debut album, Everybody Knows, with the big number one, You'll Never Stop Me Loving You, and Listen to Your Heart, Can't Forget You, and Counting Every Minute. £1.29, good price. And you can see there in the single covers there on the right. Next up, a classic album, her best album as far as I'm concerned. Rhythm Nation was good as well, but this has got all the big hits. Control, the title track. What Have You Done For Me Lately? Nasty, Let's Wait a While, When I Think of You. Absolutely superb album. And that was from Music Exchange, which is no longer exists. But that wasn't from London. That's not the branch it was from. Birmingham branch. This is from the Birmingham branch. But this is an a best album. Absolutely superb album. Brilliant. Next up, keep going. Blast, Holly Johnson, big solo album, Love Train, Americanos, Atomic City, Heaven's Here. And this one is have to stand that somewhere else. That I'll put the next video, I think. The next box. Can't be doing it. Hollywood Beyond Eve for 1986, featuring the big hit What's the Colour of Money? Thompson Twins 1987 album, I think, Close to the Bone, featuring Get That Love. Classic album now from 1985, Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. We all know this one. Sue Studio on this one, One More Night, 1985, absolute classic. And this is, a later album for the Naughties, the Donners and Gold Medal. Brilliant. Absolutely. If you like your female rock, this is absolutely brilliant. And a bit of a classic. Bruce Willis, The Return of Bruno, featuring big Under the Boardwalk, Respect Yourself, Secret Agent Man, coming right up. Classic. Next up, this is Joanne Joanne's debut album, featuring Planet Earth, Girls on Film, Planet Earth, Careless Memories. Still going strong as well today. And talking of debut albums, here's Kylie Minogue's debut from 1988. Featuring I Should Be So Lucky, Gotta Be Certain, Locomotion, Je ne sais pas pourquoi. And as you can see there, Turn It Into Love. It's no secret, absolute class. I have this on CD as well. Kim Wilde, Love Moves. This is from 1990. No hits from this album. Singles from Take were, I think, It's Here and Time were singles. You know, most of her hits were in the 80s, really. She had one hit in the 90s with If I Can't Have You. I think, who do you think you are? But there were big hits. And next we have Mel and Kim's, only album was FLM. 4 big singles from there. Respectable. Showing Out, FLM, That's the Way It Is. And next we're up, this was actually a Christmas present. Christmas 1987 I received this. Janet Jackson, Control, the remixes. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Next we have a debut album from Wet 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 from 1987, Popped In Soul Out, featured Wishing I Was Lucky, Angel Eyes, Sweet Little Mystery, Temptation. And from 1986, somebody we lost last year, Break Every Rule, Tina Turner. Brilliant album. Next we have Elton John, Breaking Hearts. This is 1984. Got Passengers, Sad Songs, Say So Much on that one. Next we have Richard Marx, Repeat Offender. And next up, classic album, From 1986, Peter Gabriel's So featuring Sledgehammer and Don't Give Up, big time, absolute classic. Personally, my favourite album from him, just a classic album. And next up, we have Genesis Invisible Touch from 1986, featuring the title track and Into Deep. And Tonight, Land of Confusion, Throwing Our Love Away. Brilliant album there. Another Eurythmics album here. We have, this is from Revenge, and this is from 1986. Got Ford in My Side on that one, and Missionary Man. Brilliant album. Oh, nearly finished. I think we just got two more, and I think it's just one more in there. Yeah. And the last but not least, oh, Poor Young, No Parlez. Can be seen in a lot of charity shops, this one. But this is his classic album. Anyway, that's enough. I think after I would definitely be standing this record case at the next record case somewhere else, because in the next video. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. And I'll see you on the next video. Okay, bye for now.